Iburu, Iboya, Ibuche, everybody in Cyberland. It's your favorite Bawala, Omodun, Dileke, coming at you with another video based on the Help Me, Help You series that I'm trying to pound away on. So we're working on video number 3 on this series because I need to play catch up. But before I begin, I always like to start with thank you for tuning in. Thank you for spreading the good word. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. And let's all get enlightened together. Alright. Now that we did it, let's dig in. Alright, the sign we're going to talk about today is Ogbe or Bara. Ogbe Bara. With Omo Oya. Okay, people, you already know. What we're trying to look for the tie-in here when we talk about Omoya is Iku, is spirit, okay? Eguns. We're also looking for the marketplace, the money, the business. Alright? So, let's jump right in and then we'll bring it all together. Ogbe Bara. Where do we begin with Ogbe Bara? Ogbe Bara, I want you to understand something when we talk about the dynamics of friends and family. That's one. So, when we talk about friends and family, I want you to be careful who you are telling your secrets to or who you are having help you with your problems. Your problems need to be handled by you. I can't say it anymore. Your problems have to be handled by you. Alright? Long story short, if you have somebody else go handle your problem, what's going to end up happening is you are going to fall to the detriment of their betrayal. Ogbe Bara has betrayal heavily on top of it. That sign attracts the betrayal. Why? Because a lot of times it comes from envy. So please keep an eye out on friends and family, those inner circles, and you asking them to do stuff for you when in essence you need to be doing it. Alright, so that means we got to get a little bit more active, okay? We got to get a little bit more active. Alright, that's one. 2, if you have children and you have this sign, Ogbe Bara, or if you are a santero or a santera and you have this sign, Ogbe Bara, I recommend you start to peel that onion back a little bit. Because here's what happens. Godchildren or blood children, alright? Betrayal will come from them as well. So you need to ensure that you are doing right by keeping a close eye. Ogbe Bara, do me a favor. If it's not you, maybe it's a godchild, or maybe it is you. Maybe it's your son, your daughter, whoever. Alright? Start to act accordingly. If it's you, don't try to just, hey, I want to know more than my godparents. Hey, I want to know more than mom and dad. You may even be like this with your mom and dad. Or maybe it's not you and it's your children to you. Alright? But again, it's not just the physical, biological form, but it's also the spiritual house. Ogbe Bara, you have a real tough time being able to humble yourself and walk where you need to walk. Do what you need to do. You're Ogbe. You think a lot. Ogbe Baras think a lot. You're a thinker. And that's okay. But we need to do it properly, and you need to keep an eye on friend and foe, family, friends, your own kids, your own god kids, and your own behavior. Because your character, okay, and your abilities and personalities need to also be careful with betrayal. Don't do favors for other people to fix their problems. Don't allow people to fix your problems. Don't you become somebody who betrays. That's Ogbe Bara. That fine balance you gotta be careful about. Alright? And when we talk about that fine balance, When we talk about betrayal, be careful because you're Omoya. You are the wind. You change the way the world works based on the breeze of Oya, that wind, and how that wind works and operates and turns trees around and can get strong enough to destroy. Watch your temperament, because I need you to be a thinker as you are, but I need you to observe but not necessarily react to everything. All right? But I need you to react to the things you need to react to and not let other people do it for you. Okay, I think I beat that horn down. Also, Ogbe Bara, if you're a drinker, stop it. Give you a pataki. All right? Ogun no Chosi, all right? No lie. Had their land, they were governing it, man. They were the kings of the world. And Chango came and snatched it right from them. You know why? Because it was Chango who gave them liquor and gave them drinks and allowed them to party to the point where they were so wasted that Chango came and swept the land right from underneath them. That's a pataki that tries to explain to you that you will lose everything based on the alcohol. Please be careful. And not only that, Ogbe Bara, if you don't know, or maybe you do know, or maybe you haven't developed it yet, okay? But you have a strong presence of eguns that talk to you, right? They talk to you, all right? And because they talk to you, you can do so much good as long as you humble yourself and you begin to apply yourself spiritually, but almost to a detriment. Because in Ogbe Bara, you also need to take care of your ears and your sight, because you have a strong ipaku, okay, a spiritual guide, eguns, right? Maybe you could see, maybe you could hear, that it begins to affect some of those human factors that we have. So please, Ogbe Bara, please take care of yourself, man. Take care of your eyes, your ears. Go to the doctor, get yourself checked out. Make sure you're not drinking so you don't give yourself an ulcer. You know what I mean? These patakis give you stories. They're stories, but they're stories with messages. Okay. The other big thing is, when we talk about Ogbe Bara, all right, I want you to start to focus on your warriors, right? I gave you the story about Ogbe no Chosi and how they were lost, right? How they lost their land to Chango. Well, what does that also mean? That means that attending warriors is even more important for you. It's even more important for you. Something almost tells me that there's something off with your warriors. Or maybe you haven't attended them. Or maybe you haven't given them their annual sacrifice. Okay, in Ogbe Bara, I will tell you now, you need to give a ram to Chango. Okay, in Ogbe Bara, you should feed Ogun or Chosi with Chango. Don't ask me, don't tell me. Look to Ifa. Find the Bawalao, find your godfather and talk it out with him. And let's try to figure this out. In Ogbe Bara, I know I mentioned the family dispute before. Please try not to be so aggressive. Please try not to be so angry. Control your temperaments. Again, your Omoya. So with that said, I mean, I can talk about Ogbe Bara as much as we can. But again, at the end of the day, you know what? I'm going to leave you with something else. I want you to get breadfruit, okay? I want you to get breadfruit. I want you to get coconut water, and I want you to get egg whites, right? So you crack the egg and you get the egg whites out, and I want you to put that mixture together. In that mixture, I want you to bathe with it, all right? I want you to kind of make sure that when there's days where you feel like your head is just too much or there's too much going on, I want you to put all that stuff together, all right? The breadfruit, right? I want you to squeeze everything out of the breadfruit, right? If you puree it, even better. Whatever makes it better for you. We're about to go into 2021. We got technology. Use it, right? Puree it. Put all the things together. right? So we got the breadfruit, right? And if you don't want to puree, maybe use the leaves so you can make the omiero, right? But anyway, you get that. You get the coconut water. You get the egg whites, and you put it all together, and you mix it up real good, man. And then you shower and you bathe with it. That is a secret bath for your sign. I'm giving you a little nugget. Use it. It's gonna help you out. All right. And there's so much more. I'm telling you, Bara is one of these signs where you can talk all day. All right. But I wanted to make sure I gave you that much. All right. Something to resolve your own problems with. So with that said, Iburu Iboya Bucheche. I wish you the best and much love to everybody out there. If you haven't subscribe, like, share. All right. With that said, Iburu Iboya Bucheche, everybody in Cyberland.